Halo teman-teman, sekarang kita udah masuk transit baru yaitu gate 7. Ekspresi tertinggi dari gate 7 adalah virtue. Virtue ini mungkin punya definisi yang berbeda-beda ya buat kita masing-masing. Tapi buat saya di sini virtue is when you hold your values and you embody them in order for you to act in a way that is in integrity with who you are. Yeah. So virtues are values, and values are what differentiates you from other people. Values are also your priority in life, and they are also your basic needs. So if you can embody the highest version of your values, you become a virtuous person. Nah, kalau untuk gate 7, what does virtue here mean? Di sini kalau kita lihat, this is the direction of the self. So you know where you want to go. You know where things need to be. Kalau kita lihat, ini ada di identity center. Identity center is about knowing this inner destination atau inner directedness. You don't need other people to tell you where to go or where to be. Ya, jadi buat mereka yang punya G7 ini di chart mereka, they cannot be told where to go or what to do. They already have that inner understanding. Nah, tapi when it comes to applying this energy on the collective, jadi ini kan hexagram 7, this is the army. Now, the army, it means that if the army is not united, kalau masing-masing dari kita, each one of us has their own way, has their own has their own direction that is not rooted in the well-being of the whole, what happens is you get chaos and you get division, that everyone thinks and believes that their way is the best way. Yeah. Now, on the collective scale, this energy is about leadership. So this is kalau kemarin kita bahas tentang G13, it was about the leader leading by example. Kalau di sini, it is leading from behind. Yeah. So this is the person who is consulting other people what to do. This is the army that moves everything for the president atau for the for their leader. Yeah. So lowest expression itu division, tapi what it is supposed to do is guidance. Because when you know where things need to be or need to be directed to, you can guide others. Yeah. But you need to guide them based on your values, based on virtues that is not subjective to you only. So it must be rooted in integrity. So integrity is doing the right thing even when no one is watching. Integrity is doing the right thing even if other people are not reciprocating. Integrity is doing what you know needs to be done even if other people are going to be upset of you. Integrity is when you know that there is a right way to go, but other people are going the opposite direction. So integrity is you being rooted in your sense of understanding and your sense of long-term vision. Yeah, where things need to go or need to be. It's not subjective dalam arti bahwa it's me against you. This is higher objective. This is the collective well-being. Then kalau misalnya kita lihat the current world events, ya, there is it is an urgent time for a global leadership. Atau there is a lot of division in the world right now that we actually need this unity, the guidance. Yeah, of course, each one of us will be guided by our own inner wisdom. However, this is a collective energy. Dan ini adanya di logic center ya. So this is left brain. Kalau kemarin kita gate 33, this is the sensing brain. It's about our own stories, our own experience, our own inner understanding and inner knowing. Kalau sekarang kita balik lagi ke left brain. So this is logic, this is facts, this is details, yeah. And this is about the whole, the collective, not just the subjective experience of each one of us. So the gate of the role of the self. So this is where each one of us at this time, at this moment, need to take some time, yeah, to think of where do you want to go in this life. So this is the power to lead others, gifted in seeing what kind of change is needed to improve or create new patterns. But before you lead other people, you need to be able to lead yourself. You need to be able to direct yourself, to have that vision. Because if you don't have that vision, yang akan terjadi adalah someone else will impose their dream, their vision, and their expectation on you. And you'll move toward whatever that person atau the society atau whatever belief system that you embody, but it might not be in line with your own purpose. It might not be in line with who you actually are or where you want to be. Oke. Nah, kalau kita lihat ini 7 itu ada di sini. It's the G center, it's the identity center. So tadi, for those who have the 7, they need first to lead themselves. And leading themselves, irrelevant of what other people say or do, irrelevant of validation, irrelevant of other people accepting or rejecting them. Because buat mereka-mereka yang punya banyak gate atau especially gate 7, 13, 15, 4, 6 atau 2 dan 1 di identity center, they are definitely going to be different than other people. They're definitely going to have a deeper understanding of who they are or where they want to be. Other people might not can give them advice, but they cannot direct them. Yeah. So they can give them guidance. So this is the difference between advice and guidance. Advice is when someone doesn't know what to do and then you tell them, you show them how to do it. That's advice. Guidance is when someone already knows. Dia udah tahu mau kemana, mau arahnya gimana, but they don't know the way. They don't know like, okay, how? Show me the map. Yeah. And then you let them go through it by themselves. You don't impose the way on them. You aid them, you help them in going their own way or their own direction. Oke. Untuk gate yang lain masih banyak yang retrograde gitu ya. 22, 59, 60, 25 ya. Ini Jupiter and Mars masih di 35, 16. This is very active energy. This is the energy of sensing, of experimenting, of progress, and this is the energy of mastery, the energy of deeper understanding. Ya. Dan 17 dan 18 itu our node, which is where do we need to go. Ini 18 is about correction. And 17 is about opinions. Yeah, where do you think you need to go? So this is a good time for you to assess where do you want to go from here, ya. Apalagi ini bertepatan dengan the Lion's Gate, and Lion's Gate is about forming new identity for yourself. Oke, dan grounding gate-nya adalah 13, which is the listener, ya. 13 ini kalau kita hubungkan, it's the 33. 33 itu kemarin kan, it's about finding the medicine, finding what you need, finding where you can heal yourself and other people. So if you already embraced the medicine dari gate 33, now you can move into your direction. Now you can guide yourself and other people. Gitu ya, intinya seperti itu. Oke, nah ini gate 13 grounding gate-nya is the gate of the listener. It's about receiving, listening, and to other people's stories, but basically it's about listening to your own self. Yeah, where do you want to go? Where do you want to be? Yeah, what's the vision, and how you want things to improve in your life. Yeah, how do you want to receive? How do you want to be guided? So it's all in gate 13. Okay, and I talk more about receiving and guiding, and if you have blocks to receiving and guiding di video portal 888. Okay, nah kalau kita balik di sini, kalau G7 terhubung dengan G31, G31 is about leadership and influence. Okay, so 3 and 31, sorry, 31 sama 7 ya. Kalau terhubung, this is the gate of the alpha. So if you have gate 31 alone or you have gate 7 alone, this is you have part of this leadership energy. Leadership is not only di channel ini, there are other types of leadership, but this is the collective leadership. This is people who actually want to be in positions of leadership. Yeah. Now, the alpha is people who have powerful magnetic presence. Yeah, just being around them, you get this sense of clarity and direction, and they need to know that there are not always the people who sit on the throne, but they are the people who give guidance from behind. Okay, so they need to trust in the life process rather than forcing matters to be taken by taking control. Nah, Oke, ini nanti aku bahas pas di shadow ya. But what can you do during this transit is to actually look at where you can be of service to other people. Yeah, look where you are in congruence, yeah, with your values, and see where there is unity and collective effort with others. Because the thing is, if you're not congruent with yourself, if you're not acting out of integrity with yourself first, you cannot do the same when you are acting with others. Pasti akan ada cekcok, pasti akan ada konflik dengan orang lain, pasti akan ada ini tadi division ya. So first of all, start from within. Yeah, have that alignment, congruence, that integrity. Okay. Dan 7 itu bedanya dengan 31, kalau 7 itu is the democratic approach. So it's about tadi the army, it's about the collective, it's about other people, not just you. Makanya kalau punya G7 di chart, you need to examine your motivation. Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to lead others? Why do you want to give certain advice? Ya, karena banyak orang yang misalnya kan aku cuma menasehatin, mau ngasih saran gitu. But why? You need to examine, why do you need to give advice? Do you think that you're better than others, or do you think that or you are judging other people by being wrong when actually you might not be seeing the whole picture? Okay, so this also another way you can use this transit to empower others and to find their unique strength and roles within the group. Yeah. So, kalau tadi on a collective level, sekarang on a personal level, day to day, what to do? It's time to get organized in every way, ya. Karena this is a logic circuit, dan ditambah juga Virgo itu lagi banyak planetnya di situ. Virgo is the zodiac yang it's about organizing, yeah, and reviewing and looking at details. So this is a good time to systematize, optimize, tidy up, sift out unnecessary things. Yeah, it's time for ordering and service. It's not just with things, but also with people, with those who are around you. Karena Mercury juga di gate 59, it's about creating with other people. It's about knowing who you can create a close relationship, yeah, a close bonding with others, yeah, and determine what goals you and those around you have. Okay, now this is about the shadow and the gift. Okay, so this is a victim pattern, victim of jealousy. Yeah, makanya tadi because this is about the army, this is about the collective. So if you want to stand out from the collective, you need to examine yourself. Why do you need to stand out? Is it because you want to feel better than other people, or do you really have to put other people down in order for you to step up, yeah, in order for other people to see who you are, yeah. So this victim of jealousy dilemma, it's about boundaries, yaitu tadi karena shadownya adalah division, and you want this unity, that sense of oneness. But when there is oneness, when there is unity, sometimes there is also enmeshment. Enmeshment artinya there is no differentiation between what makes me me and what makes you you. So the uniqueness of each one of us might be obscured, ya, nggak terlalu terlihat, ya, the gift of each one of us. However, this is the dilemma where how can you have boundaries where I exist while you also exist, and each one of us can have their own expression, each one of us can have their own contribution, yeah, each of one of us can have a different path that is aligned to us, but as a collective, we are working for the improvement of the well-being of the whole. Okay. Nah, repressive nature is hidden karena ini tentang leadership. So if you're not stepping up to guide and to lead others, then you are hiding. Yeah, because you have a fear. You don't trust your ability to lead and to guide. Kalau reactive is when you know that I need to be the leader, I need to be the one on the front, and everyone needs to follow me. Yeah, I'm the one who knows the right direction. So you become dictatorial. Okay, then okay, maybe at this moment, what we're seeing on the global scene is a manifestation of this reactive nature, dictatorial leadership in so many so many areas, so many countries, yeah, that is creating division in the world. But what we actually need is guidance, and guidance from the heart, yeah, leadership from the heart. Leadership that is based on service, not based on servicing our ego, but servicing the whole. Okay. Then balik lagi, the city is the virtue is repairing the world. Everywhere, every day, people commit small and often unseen acts of virtue, and the power of these acts is uncalculatable. They actually offset the power of chaos. Yeah, so kebaikan apapun, sekecil apapun yang kita lakukan, when we aggregate all that secara tidak sadar, we're actually doing something. We're actually agents of change, each one of us. Yeah. So in here, ini Jinkies yang sekarang atau transit mataharinya, ini yang grounding gate-nya. This is the Earth. So division is the lowest expression. This division may lead to discord, ya, perpecahan. Now, how do you overcome discord is discernment. Discernment is different than judgment. Judgment itu pada saat kita menilai orang lain lebih rendah atau lebih tinggi. So this is a hierarchy in there. Discernment is basically when you see others, are they aligned or not aligned? Yeah. So it's not about hierarchy. It's about alignment. It's about integrity. Are they acting in a way that is in integrity or not? Yeah. So it's not about judgment. It's discernment. And based on this discernment, you can give guidance. And guidance can only be received when you have empathy. Oke, itu kenapa kalau kita memberi nasihat ke orang lain, if it's not based on empathy, kalau motivasinya bukan coming out of the heart, of the goodwill of the other, goodwill of the interest, the best interest of the other, ya. Jadi kebaikan orang itu bukan karena kita pengen merasa lebih baik atau kita ada didasari rasa takut, ya. Takut itu dalam arti if I don't tell them then I will be sinful gitu ya. But actually because I know this is something that they need and I'm invited to give that guidance. So if it's based on empathy, then we can all uphold each other's value to the highest expression that it should be, which is integrity atau virtue. Okay, so virtue is its own reward when you are living in integrity with yourself, that is living. That is you living your purpose. That is you living your true potential in this life. Okay? With this, I leave you. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.